Hey gang, DJResq here. This is a video response to Brian's DJ's Why Are We So Broke in Rehab Section 3 on questions and credibility. Now, like a lot of guys, I watch YouTube a lot. It's kind of like my crack. And that advice that Brian gave is some of the best that's been out there in a long time, and that's not just blowing smoke. And this is why I truly believe that. When I first meet my brides and grooms, I talk about them. I ask them, boom, right off the bat, before we even talk about music, how long have you guys been engaged? How did you meet? How did you propose? And instantly, they're like, wow, this guy is about us. It's not about a paycheck to him. He really cares about us and our event. And that is true. That's the way I am. That also leads them to getting to talk about their objectives and their goals for the day. Do they want a DJ just to play music and not be very interactive? Or do they want a DJ that's really interactive, will get out, lead the dances, pump up the crowd? And every event is different. And you can't be just one way. You've got to be adaptable and flexible to the needs of your clients. And that is a huge, huge selling point for us, is that we are very adaptable and highly customized for our clients. I got some notes here, that's why I'm looking down. The next thing is, I'm just going to post this here so I don't keep doing that. The next thing is, I asked them about their guests, the demographics of their guests. Where are they from? What's the median age? Are there kids? Are there guests with special needs, i.e. in a wheelchair? And you may think, whoa, that's kind of over the top. But here's why. And it's all situational dependent. If I know the venue, like the boat is not handicap accessible on the top deck. So you need to make them aware of that. There are some venues that, if they're outside or they're, some nice establishments will have an outside section that are really rough on wheelchairs and people with walkers and stuff like that. So right away, your bride and groom are going, wow, this guy has got all his angles covered, and that goes to building your credibility. The next thing is I ask them about every detail, like a million questions, and an example would be clinking of the glasses. I can't tell you how many times I've brought this up and brides and grooms are like, wow, we never thought of that. And what I mean is, a lot of newlyweds don't want to, at least around here, don't want to be doing clinking of the glasses or, ringing of the bells all night long. So I suggest, well, we'll give your guests 3, and then then I'll get on the mic and, whoever I catch doing that, or the table, they have to stand up and sing a song to you with the words love in it, or something similar to that, or a dance or something. You get the idea. And they love it. And they're like, wow, this guy has the experience. He has the credibility. There you go. He's going to make our day the best he can. You'll notice that on a lot of my forum posts at the bottom it says we're not here for a long time, just a good time. And that is my absolute philosophy in life. We get one shot at this. Why not have a great time? Make it the best you can. Even those days when you got gigs and you feel like crap and you don't want to do it and you're just not in it, you still got to do it because it's about your bride and your groom and your clients. So the other thing that I actually use and I share is that when I got married, I had 2 DJs. Not good. I didn't do enough research. I didn't put enough into it, ironically, believe that or not. And it was not good. And I share that with them and I say, you know what? In 10 years, you may not remember what you had for dinner, but you are going to remember if you and your guests had a good time. And they're like, wow, you're absolutely right. And they know that this isn't a weekend hobby. This isn't something I do for a paycheck, just a paycheck. I really care about them and their event and making it the best that they can get. And that, again, leads to your credibility. So there's some really good stuff here that's coming out of this series that Brian started. I suggest you guys really heed the advice. Think about things to make you the best DJ you can be. And I'm not talking gear. I'm talking your interpersonal skills. your knowledge of how venues work. You know, for those of you that know what I'm talking about, talk about BEOs and how you always coordinate your events with the BEO in the facility, banquet event order. Talk about, with your brides and grooms, the littlest details that they're not going to think of, because you know what, they don't do this every day, you know, and you're doing it, in my case, 30 times a summer. So that builds your credibility. It portrays that you are a professional, that you have the skills and the knowledge to get the event done and to manage the event, because basically, you know, a DJ can make or break an event. And if you don't have the skills ahead of time going in, the best equipment in the world is not going to help you out. And, you know, those are some things you just got to take a step back, take a look at yourself, internalize and work on your skill set before the gear or anything like that. I hope this has been helpful. These are just some of my points. If anyone has any questions, shoot me an email, video response below. You know, I look forward to doing more of these, sharing a little bit what I have. Okay, you know what? We're not here for a long time, just a good one. Why not help each other out? So, guys, take care, practice and enjoy.